Remember when Nintendo made a WarioWare game for the Wii U? Wait, you don't? Oh right, no one knew about the Wii U. Well, the Wii U was Nintendo's first HD console. It had a game for it called Game & Wario. This game would be revealed at E3 2011 as a tech demo featuring the game mode Pirates. And this thing would be installed into Wii U for free, but Nintendo kept adding more and more ideas to use the gamepad to the point when they deleted and decided to make it a WarioWare game. It was released on June 23rd, 2013 in the US. I always wanted to play this game, but it was always too expensive. It had mixed reviews, but let's give it a shot. Game & Wario opens with Wario watching his TV until he sees an ad for a new game console similar to the Wii U. Oh my god! Product placement! And the rest of the cast also sees this new game console, so they're like, let's all make games for it. So let's get to the first game. The game mode Arrows is Wario's game mode, and it's where you hold the gamepad on its side and you use the screen to shoot arrows or shield yourself from cannonballs. I thought this mode was fun, although I found the gamepad pretty hard to aim during gameplay. Maybe because my Wii U isn't as good as it used to be, but it was pretty hard to aim at the miniature Warios. Plus the Mecha Wario at the end was sort of challenging for me, but the first time playing due to the gyro not working at the time. The mode was fun though, but I don't see myself playing the game again. As the mode was fun, I feel like it's a one and done kind of mode. Shutter is Mona's game, and in it you're an undercover cop looking for suspects by moving the gamepad around. I found this game way better than Arrows in my opinion, as the gyro was better, the game actually felt nice to control until the gamepad around. There's not much really to say besides this game mode being fun, and there's not much for me to say about it. And I can definitely see myself playing this one again. So let's get on to the next game mode. Ski is Jimmy T's game, and I have to say, I have a lot of choice words for this stupid ass game. One is that the controls are shit. Imagine Mario Sunshine's FUD with the turbo nozzle, but cranked up to light speed as you're moving really fast and controlling Jimmy T by tilting the gamepad like a phone left and right. It's not fun, not replayable for me, and I highly recommend not even playing this one due to how dog shit of a game it is. But let's hope the next game isn't as much of a letdown. Cat and Anna's game is called Patchwork, which is a puzzle game where you arrange patches around in pattern paper. I found this one incredibly fun, using the touchscreen controls to move the patches, and it was rad because it has to be hell of the game Ski. This one I can definitely see myself be playing in the future due to how cozy the game is. Well, let's see if the next game is just as relaxing or just like Ski. Fu is Young Cricket's game, where you play as him jumping towards Master Bandits, and you get dumplings for energy. The way you control him is by tilting the gamepad forward and back. It did take me a few tries to get the hang of it, but it's not that bad like Ski. It's kind of an average game mode, I guess. It's okay, like, you would not catch me playing this. Gamer starts with 18 volt and 19 volt playing video games when 5 volt barges in and says, do your homework, or I'm gonna take your video game, which they do. So when they get their game back, however, she has a higher score than you, so of course you want to beat it. I found this mode incredibly fun, switching from gamepad to playing a micro console and with the TV to hide from your mom. But you can also be faked out by a cat or shadow puppet, and you have to listen carefully, as there's times where I was playing and I didn't hear the door handle move a little while I was right at the boss stage. I found this game incredibly fun like Patchwork, and definitely see myself replaying to get higher scores. Design starts with Dr. Drydor getting stuck on his toilets for some reason, and it's incredibly funny, but also out of the blue. But anyways, he goes to what seems to be his lab portion of his giant-ass house. I personally hate this mode a lot. It's basically Ski 2, the lost levels. But instead of being lost media, it's lost garbage. You might as well just call me an angry video game nerd the way I'm shitting on these two game modes so far. Wait, say that again?
Happy birthday! Fuck you!
Anyways, this mode would have been better with a 200 point clear goal instead of 300. That took me all day to beat. I for sure don't see me replaying this game. Let's get on to the next one. Ashley is about some witch girl named, I think, Audrey? And it opens with her reading her spellbook on how to spell the alphabet, and she finds a spooky place she thinks is cool. She then calls over Red to turn himself into her wand to go there. But then, SpaghettiOs! She actually goes to the not very scary but actually really cute land, so you try to get out. I found this mode incredibly fun, and it was a huge pick-me-up compared to the design's whole existence. You can control Ashley by moving the gamepad left and right and pressing ZO to go up and ZR to go down. I can see myself replaying this for higher scores like Gamer. Taxi is dribble and spits mode, and it opens with them driving on a highway, and they see a guy standing on the road. But then, a UFO comes in and abducts the guy, so of course you, wanting some of that cold hard cash reward for saving the guy, decide to chase after it. The gameplay for this mode involves shooting down UFOs that are capturing a bunch of things, and your goal is to get said thing to its destination before the mothership shows up. When the mothership does show up, however, you have 3 minutes to defeat it, otherwise the location you're at will get abducted. And I found this one incredibly fun, especially with trying to get enough cash to clear the mission. Plus, grabbing the 10 stars at the end was a brush of fast there too. This mode is highly replayable in my opinion. I'd say it's a tad bit better than Ashley, but still on par. Pirates opens up with Wario just riding his motorcycle in Diamond City until he sees a super cool One Piece pirate cosplay. Oh my god! So he buys the outfit, and that's pretty much the opening plot for Pirates. Pirates has the most fun gameplay despite having the most bare bones story. The gameplay involves you shielding yourself from arrows from either the center, top, or left or right. Once doing that, you do a short roller game to fire a blast at Captain Wario, and I will say the voice room was really good.
Keep down. Come on. Keep down.
I found it really entertaining and fitting for him. Too bad this doesn't have full voice acting, as that'd be really cool. Bowling's intro plot is pretty much the epilogue, which involves Captain Wario crash landing at Club Sugar after we hit him with the cannonball. So he goes inside, and Jimmy T's like, "Whoa, let's go bowling!" And everyone's like, "Yeah, we should!" So that's pretty much the plot. Now, I found bowling pretty alright. You hold the gamepad like a phone and use the stylus to launch bowling balls at the pins that had the characters on it. Took me a few hours to get it right, but when I finally finished this mode, I was so happy, as it took a lot of time to get this stupid mode done. Like, again, it was alright, but it could have been better in my opinion. Not the worst like ski in design. Like, it's far from that, but still, could have been better. Oh my god, I can't believe they made a game about that one Nintendo leaker! But seriously, Bird is a remake of Pyoro. Instead of being your regular average game of Pyoro, you have a game at launch variant on the gamepad, and a clay version on the TV. There's only 4 multiplayer modes in this game, but hey, maybe the less amount of modes must make them some gems that'll make the game a little better, right? Sketch is pretty much just Pictionary, but one person uses the gamepad to draw and the others will look at the TV to try to guess what it is. This one would be funny at a bunch of friends over for a game night, but other than that, I don't see myself or anyone playing this one. Fruit is a game where the person using the gamepad has to steal 4 fruit, while the others watching the gameplay must try to find out who they think the thief is. I can see this being fun with friends, you have some over, but there's no online capability, and I don't think asking a close friend they want to play Game and Wario will get you a yes. Disco is a game where 2 people share the gamepad and make beats for the other person to play, so while there could be some fun to be had by making it either the easiest or hardest beats to make your friend play, there's not much other than that to do in this mode. Islands is a score-based game where you launch frogs into an island with points. Whoever has the most will win. I can't really see anyone playing this one personally. The other ones were a little fun, but this one wasn't that much fun to play. But then again, I was playing these modes by myself, so they may be better with other people. Game & Wario is a mediocre game at best, in my opinion. And that really saddens me, is because WarioWare is one of my favorite series, and I always wanted to play this game so much as a kid. But then actually playing it and realizing it's actually not that good was a shock. Sure, some of the game modes are fun, yeah, but some of them are really bad. Then I weighed the good for me personally. I can see myself in the future maybe replaying this, but for now, I'm gonna pass on playing it for a good while now. In my ranking, I'm already in a mini mushroom, and I highly recommend skipping this one in the series. And as a standalone game, it's okay. But as a WarioWare game, I think it's probably the worst one in the series, and the worst game I've ever played.